Welcome back to Football HQ with Coach K. We are back with QB School, another edition. This time we're going to talk about how to watch film, what to look for, and I'm just going to go through the process, the thought process that I go through when I watch film. And I don't mean necessarily watching your opponent on a Sunday before a Friday game, although that's important and you can use this for that. But just being a student of the game, and as you're watching college football on Saturday, what do you look for? How do you watch the game, not just be a fan? It's okay to be a fan. If you have a team that is yours, just watch the game, watch the ball. But you need to sit down sometimes and just watch football and put yourself in the quarterback's mind and see what you're going to do. So we're going to use 2018 Oklahoma as an example. So let's go to this version of QB School. All right, so we're using 2018 Oklahoma versus Baylor. We're going to put ourselves in the perspective of the quarterback. Again, watching from a quarterback's perspective. So what we need to do is read the defense and think about what's going to happen. So now we don't know the play in advance. So that's one disadvantage we have as we study, but we can kind of recap the play as we go. So let's start with the safeties. I don't see any high. I see, actually, there he is right there on the 35. I see one high safety right now with a potential for two. I would anticipate him to bail at the snap. So as we watch, you see Baylor pre-snap bails to two high safeties. They're giving you a 6-man box, kind of a 5.5-man box. All right. Now Oklahoma is running a midline read here. So they are not blocking the 3 technique, and the quarterback is reading, and he keeps it because the 3 technique attacks the running back, and Oklahoma gets about a 4-yard gain. So here's a great end zone view of it. We'll get that with everyone. So they don't block number 93 on purpose. He's going to the linebacker. And the linemen don't know what's happening in the backfield, but the quarterback keeps it and gets about a 4 or 5-yard gain. All right, so simple play there. Don't just look at, the passing game as a quarterback. Even if you're not a running quarterback, look at the running game as well. Why did he keep it? Why did, those types of things. So second down and 5. Oklahoma is still in trips. There's 2 possible high safeties, although he's only 7 yards off the ball. Let's get to it here. And we have a false start. So it's all second down and 11. I'll just mention the film I'm watching here. This is called all 22 film. So this is not the TV version. This is really the Oklahoma or the Baylor. They're wide angle, and it means all 22. You can see all 22 players. And no, it's not the best for watching as a fan or on TV, but it's best for studying the game. So let's see what Oklahoma does here. Again, they have trips right. Again, there's one safety showing himself to be high. And Baylor's trying to play some games pre-snap. And at the snap, he rolls to 1 high. So you either got a cover 3 or a cover 1 look. Now, Baylor's bringing in a blitz, all right? And they've got 2 guys coming off the edge here. So the QB gets a fake, and he knows he's got to get it off quickly. So he throws the first read in his progression, which is the vertical pass. He probably got rushed into that a little too much, but he didn't have time to get very far. Now, but because he got rid of the ball, he was able to draw roughing the passer. And I can't accentuate enough how important it is to get rid of the football anytime you can. Now, you got to be safe with it. Don't throw it to the other team. But right here, so if he doesn't throw the ball, this is a 10-yard sack. But instead, it's a 15-yard gain on a roughing the passer penalty because he got rid of it, threw it where nobody could catch it. So that's actually a great play. That's one of those intangible things that's just smart football. So Oklahoma gets a first down. Now they're in a 2-by-2 set, and now we've got, again, the high safety here. And then we've got a possible safety here who's right now 8 yards off the ball. So you can call that a 2 high maybe. And then at the snap, you see some games being played. They roll to a 1 high again. So Baylor playing lots of games here with trying to confuse Oklahoma's very high-powered offense. And you got soft corner to the field, and then you've got a little tighter corner 6 yards off to the boundary. Okay, Oklahoma runs the power read here, and the quarterback's job is he is reading this defensive end. And I want you to watch what he does. Okay, he actually engages the tackle. The tackle is not trying to block him. So the quarterback knows to give it off. He is reading the defensive end, and the defensive end has crashed, which as many defensive ends have been taught to do. They get a down block, they fill. In this case, he attacks the down blocker to protect his linebacker. And so he gives the running back. The running back would have done great to stay on his path and get outside. And he might have had a huge gain, but he, for some reason, cuts it back. And I'm sure in the film room on Sunday, the Oklahoma coaches corrected this. He only got about a yard, but that's just a true power read. And you see number 10 here as he shifts the running back over. Second, Baylor shifts their defensive front. That's not usually a job for you, but notice the end crashing and attacking the right tackle, and look where his eyes are, right on the defensive end. So he knows to give it immediately. Again, and the running back needs to outrun number 3 full speed. He's got a head of steam going, and he has to shuffle and turn and run. So he should be able to outrun him. But in this case, he does not. He gets about a yard or two, but I would coach that a little differently. And I'm sure Oklahoma probably did. So second down and 9. Second and 9. Now you see they have, again, a doubles look. Now they're showing 2 safeties kind of pre-snap. So this is an easier read, probably a cover 4 look. Could be cover 2, but unlikely. They're not showing any kind of blitz. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers spaced out. So this is 4-3 cover 4. Now again, Baylor likes to switch at the snap. Now quick play fake. Notice how fast it is. It doesn't have to be a big long play fake. He steps up and he finds the middle of the field to be open, as it is in cover 4, and his receiver just doesn't hold on. But it's a great throw. He just drops the ball. You can't really see it in this view, but I've watched this a few times. We'll see here. Again, watch the fake. Watch the quarterback's eyes. Right as he makes the fake, he is looking to his first read in his progression. Doesn't like it. All right now. So now he comes to, and he sees the middle of the field is open. He sees he likes his Y over the middle. Makes a good throw, right pretty much to the face mask. Just doesn't hold on. So great job by the quarterback there. Just didn't get the job done. So now it's 3rd and 9. And you've got a little bit more of a tight situation, and they're going to send a guy in motion. Okay, notice how Baylor adjusts a little bit. They bump. The safety bumps over. They're definitely showing a 1 high look pre-snap. Cover 3, cover 1. I'm seeing cover 3. I'm seeing soft. Cover 3 against trips can be precarious, but Baylor's trying to take away some of the underneath stuff, I believe. As we talked about before, cover 3 is the way to do that, and cover 2. They want to have 3 deep, though. Here's a blitz. Now, the quarterback is fine, okay? He realizes that there's a 5-man front or 5 men in the box with a 6th right here who looks like he's manned up. So no big deal. They're bringing 4 basically with a 5th possible. He's got 5 linemen. That's their job to sort that out. So he doesn't panic. Okay, but now a lineman gets beat on the spin move. Oklahoma's running mesh, which means 2 receivers are going to run shallow crosses and try to kind of confuse. And notice they're both pretty much going to be open here with 1 linebacker in the middle to take it away. So if number 10 can make a throw quickly as he feels the pressure, he'd be okay. And he does get rid of it, but he does not complete it because he waited too long. And this is tough with pressure, but if he makes the read on this backer, who's the only one that can take it away, and how his leverage is running towards this receiver, or to this area, actually, this receiver is going to vacate. If he completes this pass, he might run forever. But he doesn't get sacked. It's an incomplete pass. Live fight another day. So it's not a bad play, but not a great play. All right, we'll watch it again. Watch number 10's eyes after he sends him in motion. Again, quickly getting down the field. Points out the extra blitzer, number 44. The linemen communicate, which means they're going to go an out block. All right, and we're 3 for 3 right there. That's their pass pro. At first, the protection is fine, but the lineman gets beat on the spin move. So again, if he makes this throw right, kind of throws it right here, all right, then he's got something. I see why he didn't. The linebacker's kind of hanging out in the background, but his leverage is going to take him this way, away from where the throw would go. See, right now, as this is where the mesh happens, and if he can get it off, again, he's got a big gain. But he takes probably the smarter play, which is the shorter throw, but it's incomplete. So good play by the middle linebacker, or the linebacker, number 22, to defend that for Baylor. Okay, later on in the game, we lose some clips here, but Oklahoma goes 2 back. All right, and you see there at the 9-yard line. All right, we miss, and so Baylor is changed front a little bit. They're in a 3 front, but really a stand up end makes it a 4 front. They have 2 high for sure. They're manned up on the outside on this receiver, inside leverage. You see him communicating, I think, that he's in man. So the quarterback is now Kyler Murray, and he's going to make a switch at the line. And notice him talking to his running backs. He's going to tell them what, this is very important to this play. This is what I notice as I watch it. Okay, I see the middle of the field is so wide open. Look at all we talked about going to grass in the previous video. The grass at the goal line is beautiful. All right, and he knows the route. I don't know if he checked this play, but the route he's going to get is great. All right, so he's getting just kind of a Y cross, a Y post look, and look where he's going to go. And this running back's motion out of the backfield is important because it triggers this linebacker to leave the window. And Murray throws it right in there for an easy touchdown. All right, just in front of the safety. All right, let's great view. So again, he's instructing his running backs what he wants. All right, he's either reminding them or he's changing the play, one or the other. But he's telling them, he tells the line, it looks like he changed the play. Like you see him giving signals, he does change the play, definitely. And the running back's not sure, but they get it right. And I want you to watch number, I believe, 44. He goes right with the running back and clears this window to throw to the slot receiver or the tight end type for a touchdown. So again, the game within the game right there. You see Kyler Murray make a great adjustment, which is why. But that's simple, though. It's not anything that anybody couldn't do, okay? I mean, the abilities he has to make them in the NFL isn't that. It helps, but I mean, that's something that you can do as a quarterback, whether you're 15, 20, whether you're Division I, high school, whatever. And Oklahoma is shifted. They've got a wing back in there now, but they still have a trips look. Baylor now is showing a too high look. They're shallow too high, but they are too high, and they're wanting to. Now they rotated the snap into a cover one, and Murray's running the option play here. All right, he has the option to pitch. He makes the right choice and keeps it, and gets about 4 or 5 yards. So again, Murray, a much faster quarterback than number 10 was. But as you notice, the wingback blocks number 84 in the league. Yeah, in fact, that view tells you that it's pretty much a straight option pitch. You might not be an option quarterback, but that's something you can still learn from is why he's doing what he's doing. Okay, now they bring their wingback into a little bit more what I call a sniffer. Okay, it's kind of awkward, but they're close enough to sniff their butts. He's a yard back, but it's still the same formation otherwise. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Baylor showing, again, a too high look. Looks like they're worried about this receiver to the top. Could be one of Oklahoma's studs. They're giving a little help, which tells you the bottom, that you might have a good matchup over here with the extra receiver if you want to get him out there. And this is all just speculative. Let's see what Oklahoma does. And Baylor really bails at the snap. Play fake. He knows already. He saw the bail. He has got an easy curl, complete, first down. So as soon as he saw that bail, okay, he's thinking right now as he looks, okay, this could be an RPO. I don't want to oversell the idea that everything that you see is an RPO, but this could be an RPO. They're running what's called split zone with him coming over here, but he knows he's got basically an uncovered receiver with the deep safety, and they complete it for first down. So great execution there. If you want to know with an RPO, you check the linemen. Let's see what the linemen do. Do they block downfield or are they blocking pass protection? That looks a lot more like pass protection to me. The center comes off and gets a pass drop. But again, it's a tough block that's a Division I NFL caliber center getting that block right there. That was pass protection. So that was a play fake. So that wasn't an RPO from my perspective. That looked like a true play action fake. Okay, same formation. Now the sniffer is back to a wing, a little bit tighter here. And you see now a little bit the 1 high safety, 6 in the box, all right, for Baylor with 2 guys lurking. But you got man coverage over here. If you like it, with him inside the hashes, you might be able to throw it. Oklahoma runs a counter boot action. All right, so they're showing counter one way, and they're going to boot the other. So you notice the fake. And you just got this easy little route right here. Gets it out quickly. Positive yardage, first down, or near the first down. It's important on first down that you want to take some shots on occasion, but really you want to move, you want to get yardage on first down. So, some guys want to take a shot all the time on first down. That's not the time to do that, just to be honest with you. You want to get 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and put the defense under pressure and then take some shots. So right here, great job by Murray to get about 7 or 8 yards. Scoreboard's a little behind there. Yeah, there it is. Now they just take the same formation from the right hash and they switch it to the left side of the field. Okay, Baylor now is shifted to a 3 front, so they don't like something that's happening up front, so they've shifted kind of a 3-3 stack look. Okay, you can see the linebackers are stacked. That's the name. Sometimes there'll be an overhang linebacker over here, but not against trips. That linebacker has moved over here, or the safety, or whatever you want to call it, with kind of a one high look. So see what Oklahoma does here as they really bail the snap. Okay, Baylor bringing a bit of a blitz. See, is this a true zone read, or is this just... I think he is reading this defensive end who takes an arc. That's why the running back leads him. And so that's why the Oklahoma back leads him. And so that's an easy handoff read, but that is a zone read, no doubt, because they intentionally leave this man and he hands it off on a zone read, a big game. And you can see it again. See where Murray's eyes go. Murray's eyes are right here. He sees him take an outside look, an outside angle, so he knows, hand it off. And now Oklahoma goes two back, and they go back to a four front. Now I see true two high safety. You're getting a much better look here. Could be cover two, could be cover four. He goes back to the sideline, and he's at five, so tough to see. I have to kind of get a post-snap read here. Gives this power read fake. Now he's got all kinds of time. That's one of the great things about Oklahoma's offense is their offensive line is really good. That's one thing you have to think about as you try to replicate this offense this is perhaps the best line in the country. He's got all kinds. Now the scheme is great too. The protection. Look, the running back didn't have anybody to block. So he's looking for this seam route right here. Let's not watch Murray this time. He's looking for the seam route to his wide receiver. He knows he's got it, but he waits for it to develop, which is a nice luxury, and he completes it for a touchdown. All right. So he loves to hit that inside slot receiver. That's twice Murray has done it. 1, 2. Great pickup right there by I think is their wingback. And again, he's got all day to go through his progression, and he hits it there. So that's good stuff. I mean, that is big time football. All right. Let's do a few more plays, and you kind of get the idea of what you're looking for. All right. Oklahoma's in a 2-by-2 set. Again, the one high safety. What we'll do is we'll go to another opponent to give us a different look. So you got your 4-man front, one really in the box, and these guys are kind of outside the box. They're going to be what you call a fold player. If they read run, they're going to have to fold inside. This is kind of a cover one look, though, really. Looks kind of like a man look. Let's see what we get. If you watch, you'll see this is a pre-called screen pass. This is not, as I look at again, the receivers are blocking down the field. That's legal as long as the pass does not get past the line of scrimmage. Let's see if it does. Notice he catches it 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. Again, little things matter. So otherwise, it's going to be pass interference. 1 yard behind the line, big gain, first down. So again, little things like that make Oklahoma's offense click and run. But it's going to come back on a holding penalty. But again, execution on the pass was outstanding. See Murray drop back. And again, watch the running back who's come out of the backfield to make this block right here. So again, you can see this is a pre-designed running play. The lineman is now getting downfield to go block. And you can't see another receiver making a block on the outside. So this is a preset pass play. Okay, let's take a look at Oklahoma versus Kansas State, a few clips here. Excuse me. And we'll see the Sooners start out in a trip set. And Kansas State now running a kind of a 4-2-5, two high look. They are running more of what you call an umbrella defense. You see kind of the umbrella, keep it all in front of you type approach. All right. And let's take a look and see what happens here on first down. And you've just got kind of a read type look, a very strange action from Murray right there. Just as he kind of rode the give for a long time, very unusual. But, here it is right here. We'll see if Murray's reading anybody or if he is just giving that action. So Oklahoma's running power. They're pulling their guard. I don't see anybody for him to really read. He just hands it off up the middle to number 4, Sermon. All right, next look after a 7-yard gain. Now Oklahoma is in a 2-by-2. I definitely see two high safeties. This defense, again, much easier to kind of decipher than what Baylor does. Kansas State likes to keep it simple, and that's not always a bad thing, even against Oklahoma. This time, the same action, but here's the fake. All right. And you'll see Kansas State defends it well. I want you to look at Murray's eyes. Okay. He wants to throw it here, but the window is closed. Now, if he's patient, he might get it in a minute, but you have another backer dropping into that window. I think Murray sees that. Well, he stays in the pocket for a long time. I mentioned the protection that he gets. He eventually comes out and throws it away, which is probably a very smart move. So again, you'll see what he's looking at. So watch Murray's head. Fake. Now he probably needs to be looking down the field a little more than he is here. Okay, again, he misses this window right here. It would have been a very tight fit. He's looking, you see his head going all over the place, looking for anybody to throw to. Nobody's there. So he decides just to get rid of the ball and throw it away. Again, sometimes you just cut your losses, and it's 3rd down and 3, so you're fine. It was only 2nd and 3, so that's a great time to do that. Oklahoma brings in their wingback. Defense doesn't change much. Now, if you're a play caller, you just gained another man in blocking. They have not brought anybody into the box. It's 3rd and 3. So as a play caller, you might want to run the football right here. Let's see what Oklahoma does. Bring a man in motion. They decide to go ahead and throw for it, and they complete it. Speed out, kind of what some people call a sail route. Okay, right here. And he completes it. So that's, to me, it's a little harder, but it's a great throw and catch and a piece of cake. Again, Murray's looking over the defense. Sends this man in motion right there. And this is all the way. Now, if you look, he's got his mind. He knows where he's throwing it pretty good. I think based off the soft coverage he sees from the corner. And as soon as he gets what he expects, he makes a completion. Nice throw. Okay. The wing back is out. The receiver's back in. So the tight end receiver, actually. So trips play fake. Again, all kinds of time for Murray. Throwing the deep post. We can't really see what happened, but let's see why he threw that one. Why he threw that one. So let's not look at Murray. Let's watch the safety down here. Let's watch the receivers. So he decides as the safety breaks on this curl, that tells him he's throwing this post route right here. That is the determining factor. So his eyes are on this safety to see if he wants to throw the curl or the post. And if you notice, as soon as he sees that commitment, his eyes go to it and he makes the throw. Maybe a little bit late, but and great coverage there by Kansas State. 2-by-2 set. Two high safeties. Again, just a base defense for Kansas State. And this is a called screen. You can tell right away this is a pre-snap screen. He waits. They have the tackle leading him. Good patience there. And a nice gain down to the 30, 29-yard line. Again, it's important here to watch Murray. He doesn't get in a hurry. His eyes are down. He doesn't get in a hurry, Murray. His eyes are going to be downfield here. He's not just turning and looking at the running back right now. And he just dumps it out. Nice, easy throw. And he felt 51 there. 51 is a danger to this throw. 51 is, he reads it for a second, but he throws it over him. A nice gain there to Sermon. 2nd down and short. Now is the time you want to take a shot if you're a quarterback's coach or a quarterback or a play caller. However, Oklahoma is going to choose just to go ahead and get the 1st down right here. Again, they've got a good box. They're running their counter play. And they get the 1st down. But it's going to come back on a holding penalty. Yeah, this is still a read. I want you to watch Murray. Whoops. How about I help you watch Murray? Okay, his eyes are on the defensive end. The defensive end is not crashing. Okay, he did not follow the pullers. So this is a give for Kyler Murray. And there's a hold in there somewhere. So they're going to go backwards. Now Oklahoma is going to go trips. Okay, again, this is a midline read. They're going to leave looks like the shade or the one technique. They're going to leave him alone. So Murray's going to read him. If he crashes the running back, he's going to pull it. But he doesn't. He stays home, so he gives it off. Turns out that guy makes the play, but not after they gain 5 yards. So it's a good athletic play by that defensive lineman, but Oklahoma gains 5 yards on a running play, so they're happy with it as well. And you get a great view of it here. Watch the read that Murray gets. He kind of plays it in the middle. Definitely, if Murray keeps it, that's going to be tough. Now he might beat him with athletic ability, but by the read, by the rules, it's a good play. Okay, Now I have 2 videos on this channel already about this play right here that Oklahoma has made a living on and Lincoln Riley's made a living on. So let's watch it as Murray gets the snap, drops back to pass. Now he's got kind of a double post concept going here. Okay. And you notice the defense going with him. He's got his tight end, his slot receiver showing a shallow route, but he's going to put his feet in the ground. I call this Y hide. And he finds him wide open for a touchdown. So if you want to see more about that play, the details of it, go back and look at. There's I think it's wire Oklahoma receivers wide open. This is something I've talked about several times. So again, the great protection. Murray's got all kinds of time, which is important for this play especially. We've had success running this play sometimes, and sometimes the pocket collapsed on us and we didn't get it off. So we'll come back with a lot more about Oklahoma's offense in a different video, another quarterback school. Just want to give you an idea of how to train yourself to look at the defense, put yourself in the mind of the quarterback, and get mental reps even when you're not in season, or if it's a Saturday or whenever you can. These games are on YouTube, or look up for all 22 film. So come back again. We'll do something like this pretty soon. Subscribe if you haven't.